Hello and welcome back to the 4-0 Up podcast. And it's been a long wait since the last episode, and that's because of one man, the man sitting opposite me, Mason Gale.
You can't see, but he's got red on his face.
Yeah,
apologies.
He's got pie all over his face because he's mugged us off. That makes no sense, but anyway. Mason Gale, we did an episode all about the international break and even a little topic at the end of it, and Mason never forgot to upload it over the Easter break.
The topic's coming soon.
The topip will come eventually.
Brilliant.
Eventually.
I literally can't remember what it was.
It was
At least you can rewatch it,
ideal transfer window.
Oh, it's a good episode as well.
It was a great episode.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
Did the 8 of players go out?
Pardon?
Did the 8 of players
Yeah.
go out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Thank God
But anyway,
for that.
today we are back and we're going to do the normal weekly roundup, but we're also going to do a little topic on the side of that. We're going to do our underrated team of the season. Okay, we're coming toward the end of the season, so we'll do a team of the season episode. That'll be coming soon. We'll do our ideal transfer window whenever Mason tries to pull the finger out, and we'll do our underrated team of the season today. Okay, well, we're going to start off with the weekly roundup because it's been a very good weekend. It's been a very high scoring weekend. Not for Everton though. We're going to start with Joe Legs. Talk to us. Everton versus Crystal Palace. Hard-earned point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, it's a weird one, to be fair, because going into the game, any Everton fan you'd have asked, will you take a point? They'd say, yeah. But after looking at the other results around us,
You needed a win.
you probably need
You want to
win.
capitalise, don't you?
Yeah.
Because I think Crystal Palace and Wolves, and I would have said Bournemouth before they lost 4-0 the weekend, we're on holidays. They're in the
Bournemouth's still out of it, I think.
I still, but they're Wolves and Crystal Palace before
Yeah.
before this weekend were on holidays.
Yeah.
They were safe. There was no way they went down.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think there are only like 5 teams in the league right now. They're on holidays: Chelsea, Brentford, Fulham, Wolves, and Crystal Palace. That's it. And I would probably say Bournemouth potentially, and whoever wins between
Bournemouth's
West
like
Ham as well.
15th, so they're not out of it.
Like 8th. No, Bournemouth are fine.
I think but
Yeah.
I
Not
think
out of it,
I think
though.
they're not out of it, but it would take something massive for them to
It's
go.
quite literally between the bottom 5 now.
Who do they play this week?
Who's it? Sorry, Bournemouth.
Because they win one more game, they say.
Yeah, have a look, Keg.
They play Leeds, don't they, at some point? That's
Yeah,
Derby of the weekend.
The thing is, though, there's still a lot of teams at the bottom that still need to play each other.
Leeds,
Like,
yeah.
Everton play Leicester on Monday.
Yeah.
Do you know we don't play a Saturday game for the rest of the season?
Yeah, that's stupid.
We're
Southampton.
playing-
Southampton.
Oh, wow.
They've got hold on. They got Southampton, Leeds, Crystal Palace, and Everton still to play.
Wow.
Bournemouth.
Who's Bournemouth?
Bournemouth.
Wow, they have a massive...
It could be in it, you know.
We've got an awful record against Bournemouth, so we're not.
It's at home though.
Totally.
Last
All
game
the
of the season.
Well, we're at home. Well, they
Yeah.
are.
You're at
you...
home.
I remember you saying you'll beat them 3-0.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we probably will because we'll already be down. So
Yeah.
It won't matter.
It's like when you stayed up last year and then like we're celebrating Arsenal scoring at
Lost
the
that.
Emirates.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. I can remember your Odegaard scored and we were up. That's how we scored a goal.
Quality.
But no, yeah, it was a weird one because a draw on the face of it's a good result. Palace are not flying.
No, they were.
Yeah, I suppose you could say flying.
They had the
Because
tails up, didn't they?
yeah, they've won every game under Hodgson on there, so
Yeah.
and they've scored a lot
Yeah.
of goals.
Yeah.
Good team, obviously, but a point away against them's good, but not when you take into consideration the results of teams around us.
What was the pattern of the game? Did you watch it?
I was watching it on and off because it was obviously on
Dodgy
Legal
stream.
stream.
on a very legal stream, yeah. But we to be fair, towards the end of the first half, we looked like we probably should have scored. We were never really under massive threat. To be fair, we were just really sloppy and dodgy with passes.
Well, I mean, you finished the game with 10 men after Mason Holgate.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God
I forgot
we
about
don't
that.
have to see him play next game. That's all.
Oh, gutted.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fuming. Can you make it a 6-game ban as well, please? He was,
Mitrovic.
yeah, he abused the referee after getting sent off. I heard. So just
What
give
did
him
he
that
actually
one.
do? Was it just a second?
Just second yellow. To be fair, he was unlucky to be fair because neither of them were very yellow worthy. But who really cares, to be honest?
Thank God he's gone.
Well, no, because probably could have grabbed a winner with 11. We had to obviously go defensively. We took off whoever a strike.
I think, yeah, Calvert-Lewin and Gray.
Whatever we did, yeah. But it's good for Calvert-Lewin to get good minutes in.
Yeah.
Looked absolutely fine, which is nice. It'd be important for the running.
important.
So overall, probably quite a positive weekend. We didn't concede, but it's just a shame looking at the teams around us. So move on to Newcastle, I suppose. But
Newcastle home or away?
home
It's on
Ooh.
Thursday.
on Thursday,
Oh, yeah, same night as Spurs
Yeah,
United.
yeah.
which is massive because obviously Newcastle Everton games are either really shit or
They're always
Unbelievable.
really shit.
or they're settled by
I
a
can't
goal.
remember
No,
last
the
one.
the ones at St James's Park when it was Frank Lambert's first game in the job and Trippier scored that free kick. That was a good game. I can
Oh
remember.
yeah, 3-1 or something.
That was at St James's Park, not Goodison though.
Anything on the
Yeah.
Lampard don't count, though, does it really?
Yeah. And early in the season, it was one of the
Mr.
worst
Shells.
games we played all season. And all it took was an arm run worldie.
Yeah, that's the thing. We were unlucky there.
Oh yeah,
Because he lost to a good goal. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm not hopeful because I know Newcastle are a very good team, but you never know with Goodison under the lights sometimes.
especially
you know what I
this time of the season. You know you've been in this
yeah.
situation.
I've been saying
exactly
this.
this.
mean? That ground
same
will be,
situation
the
last
atmosphere will be
year.
unbelievable.
And
But if
the
we go a goal
return
down,
of-
we're dead.
The return of the certain blonde-haired,
Knobhead, yeah.
what do you want to call him?
He is getting put in row
I've
W.
said if he doesn't start, then he shouldn't play at all unless we're 3 or 4.
I was saying
There's
this.
no point in bringing him on.
I was saying this
What if
to
the
Ross.
chase in the game? Sure, you'd bring someone like Anthony Gordon on.
We've
Of course.
Almiron to bring on. We've got other
Yeah,
players
but they
to bring
won't
on
be
before
chasing
him.
The thing is, right, so
If we go 2 behind, I'll be
the
like,
way I
"Fucking
see
hell,
the
what
game
we're doing."
going is they'll be 2-0 up at half time and they'll want to bring Anthony Gordon on, but by that time the game's gone for us, isn't it? So
Yeah.
someone's gonna
Kill him.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to act like dead hard.
No, you're
That's
right.
just-
Someone will
but
back
it's
him.
at Goodison, isn't it? The fans will be.
If
on
he
his
goes
back
to
the
take a
whole time.
corner,
It
someone will
won't be
lob
nice.
something with his head.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Will he start though? Probably not.
No. It will start exactly the same team as Spurs.
Yeah. of
He
course.
shouldn't go on the field, really.
I don't
Best
think
case
he
scenario
should.
He shouldn't
But-
come to the ground.
but
No,
I-
yeah, I would set this one out if I was him. Yeah,
but
definitely.
I've said to Legs on the way here, I'm guessing you've all seen the Anthony Gordon thing when he got taken off against
Yeah, Brentford, and he threw his toys at the press.
Yeah,
He's a
so-
little baby.
Yeah, it was a bit petty.
Baby.
If he does that, he gets lynched outside the ground.
That's the thing. I think Eddie Howe will try and make it up to it because I know he'll want to play this game.
course
Gordon will
he
be
will.
so
Of
up for
course
this
he
game.
will.
So
He'll
I
wanna
think-
score.
He'll celebrate when he scored. He'll celebrate. He'll
We
celebrate.
were saying we don't
we
know.
don't know.
No, he won't celebrate because he's got like family and stuff in Liverpool.
He
hasn't
still
he?
lives in
So-
Liverpool, that's what I
yeah,
mean.
that's what I mean. You know,
I
he
said
won't.
no-
No, he won't celebrate. He won't. He won't.
He'll only
He's already
celebrate if
hated
it's
enough.
95th minute winner.
I don't even think Danny will.
I think he
Nah,
has. He's got.
first goal for the club.
He's got a little
It'll be
break.
one of those.
I wouldn't blame him, but I don't. For his own sake, I don't think he should. Don't do him any favours, does it?
No.
Again, not
If
trying
he
to be
did, if he
like.
did
whatever's
that,
left
if
of
he
his
did the
brain.
fingers in ear
Yeah.
celebration, then
If he scored,
it,
if you
but-
were 2-0 up and he scored like the 60th minute and celebrated, so it's going to be Jack Grealish versus Birmingham again, where someone runs onto the pitch.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
yeah, we've got to protect him.
Yeah.
That's why
people
I
do
should
run on
play
the
him.
pitch. I can remember whenever we played a derby like Liverpool last year, fans ran on the pitch to get in the ref's face and just squared up to him. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
We had it.
Well, that lad that taped himself to the post.
can we bring him
Yeah.
back, please?
Have you seen the
We want him to start left back.
my ideal Everton lineup? It's
Yeah,
like you've got
left
3 at the
back.
back and then him stuck to the post.
That's good. That.
I'd love him to come
We had
on.
it when we played Forest in the FA Cup last year.
Yeah.
We had a fan run on the pitch and try and punch one of the Forest players.
I remember that. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Genuinely.
Oh
Do you know-
no, yeah,
Yeah.
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 He got 4 months in juvie and then a 10-year.
Was he a minor, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
And then a 10-year
my flatmate
football
was
ban.
like knew him.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh, no way.
yeah, Newton Heath. Knew him.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't think they're mates.
What about what do you call him? For Sheffield United after Nottingham Forest,
Oh,
he got
McBurney stamped
headbutted.
on
someone,
yeah, he headbutted, or he got
That
headbutted
was
by
bad,
someone.
that was.
was really bad because
I don't know
someone.
what the
someone
context
pardon?
Oh, I think
McBurney.
he
But
it wasn't on
stamped on
McBurney. It
someone.
was what do you call him?
Billy Kay.
Was it? It wasn't a Sharp.
No,
it was Sharp. It was
Sharp,
It was
yeah.
Sharp.
Yeah, Billy Sharp.
It was
Was
Sharp.
this
It was Billy
recent
Sharp.
or? Not?
Yeah, but
This
in
was
the
last
same
season
game
after-
when all the fans come on,
Yeah.
McBurney stamped on someone.
Yeah, yeah,
One
yeah.
of the fans.
But-
he
Yeah,
stamped
so
on them.
Nottingham Forest
away
got
with it,
promoted,
though.
and everyone ran on. They all ran onto the pitch.
Oh, I think that bloke got a year at least.
Yeah, yeah, and
prison.
Billy Sharp was just stood in the sideline, and someone just ran up to him. Went
Oh
through him.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
headbutt him.
he'd
Like,
got done for
like it
aggravated
looked like
assault.
something like you could knock someone out doing that.
Oh,
yeah,
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 when
you're
you're
not expecting it as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did get knocked out.
Probably.
He probably did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been far off.
but whoops. But it was bad anyway. But going from bad, we'll move on to another bad result for Spurs. Oh my word! Oh my!
I was trying to think where he was going to go.
Yeah,
there.
I was like, no
I
one's
could
gone
not.
back.
But I was on a walk in Puzzlewood in Hereford. None of you are going to know where that is. But Puzzlewood in Hereford, and it just had flash scores.
Yeah.
And it was, and it buzzes on my watch first, and it buzzes. And I didn't really check it. And I'm buzzing again and again and again. I was like, who's texting me? And I go, flash scores, Newcastle 4-0. And I was scrolling down 3-0. I was like, no way! I just stopped them and I was like, guys, it's 5-0 Newcastle.
That was in
what-
22 minutes.
Yeah, and then at what time?
20
I was like 21
21
minutes.
minutes.
21
Sorry,
minutes.
yeah,
21 minutes. I couldn't
So,
believe it.
yeah.
I was straight on to Kira's dad. He didn't reply to me.
I don't really know where to start. The first thing I've said on Twitter is probably the best day of supporting Newcastle in my life,
Seriously?
Seriously.
Better than the takeover?
game wise.
Okay, yeah.
Because top 4 rival, it was big.
It shows where you are, doesn't it?
Our biggest game of the season
Yeah.
so far, bar like the cup final. But no, it is because if we won that game, I was like, we'll get top 4, and to be 5-0 up in 21 minutes.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah.
Not even in my wildest dreams could anyone have ever said that to me. I'd go, shut up. There's
Yeah.
no way. It was the most unbelievable performance I've ever seen. It could have been 8-0 at half time.
It actually could have been.
Probably should have been.
Like
should have been.
Jacob Murphy scored an absolute screamer.
Why was his
Yeah.
mouth so big, by the way?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Did anyone remember like
Every
you
time
know,
I see
you know
it,
the
I look
meme
at
on
him like,
TikTok?
that's
remember,
too big.
Remember the meme on TikTok where the guy's draw used to drop and his tongue came out?
Yeah.
It's like he
Yeah.
looks like that guy.
Oh yeah, the
with his-
heartbeat one.
Yeah, the heart. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks like that.
He was brilliant. We scored within like 50 seconds, whatever it was, and
Yeah.
then scored again within 2 minutes.
It wasn't even the quickest goal this weekend though.
It wasn't.
No.
No. But yeah, it was.
I could have segued
I don't really
that.
have.
Whose was it?
Southampton, Arsenal.
Oh yeah, because it was, yeah.
Anyway, go on.
But yeah, it was. I just can't even describe it really. I was just texting my granddad during the time, and by the time I sent him the message, I'd look up and it'd be another goal. I'm like, how do I even reply to this? It's just the most complete performance ever. Obviously, Spurs were absolutely horrific. They got the tactics completely
Yeah,
wrong.
so it was the first time all season that they'd gone to a 4 at the back.
Yeah, and they played Pedro Porro at right back, who can't play the back four, and a
Yeah.
winger in Perisic at left back, who just can't keep up with Murphy,
Yeah.
Trippier
Yeah.
overlapping. There's no way. And then they had Eric Dyer centre back, who is just horrific,
Yeah,
and a
he's
midfield
tried.
three of Højbjerg, who didn't know where he was playing.
Skip.
Sarr, who had no idea where he was playing.
Yeah, I
and
felt for
Skip,
Sarr
who
a
didn't
little
touch the
bit.
ball.
I really
Sarr,
felt for
Sarr got
Sarr.
dragged after like
Yeah, he did,
30
yeah.
minutes.
He did,
Well,
yeah,
they-
for
they were-
Davinson
I was
Sanchez.
saying to Seven at
That
the
wasn't the
time.
most embarrassing one either.
They went damage limitation 25 minutes in when they brought Sanchez on. That's mad.
Yeah, that's
damage
crazy.
limitation.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
5 minutes into the game.
They had to. It would have been 9-0 by half time if
Yeah.
they didn't. But yeah, best performance of the season, obviously. Could have been more. Bit disappointed what we conceded, to be fair. It was poor defending.
Good goal.
Good goal,
from-
though.
Good
Good
goal.
goal.
Yeah.
Shot-
That's a bit of a shout,
shot-
don't
I think
agree with
I think he got a bit
Shaw's
too
very
much time
square
when he
on.
got to the box to have the shot.
That's what you get
No,
when you're 5-0.
yeah.
Because Shaw goes up square up, not anticipating to go past him, which he should
Yeah.
when it's Kane, and he just gets
Poor
beat.
Hugo
But-
Lloris.
Oh, Hugo
Got dragged.
Was it
Wait,
you
no,
that
no,
one?
no, this is not. No, this is not per Hugo Lloris. This is the captain of a
Well-
club getting taken off at 5-0 down.
He-
He's
he got-
faked
he-
an injury.
he
He's
shouldn't
faked
play
an
for
injury.
No,
Yeah.
apparently he got dragged for. Apparently he shouted at everyone in the change room and got dragged for that.
That's what
Yeah,
that's
there's a
rumours,
rumour hanging
though.
up.
So,
I've seen that as well. I don't know if it's
so a
true.
captain told off his players for being 5-0
got
down
dragged, yeah.
and got oh my.
Yeah, have you seen his post-match interview? Is embarrassing. If I was a Spurs fan, I wouldn't want to see him have that captain's armband
Who,
ever
Lloris?
again. He was saying like, it just wasn't good enough. Like, you were out there for 45 minutes and you conceded 5, then you must have taken
Why on
yourself
earth
off.
is he doing the interview?
Because he's club captain.
He got dragged.
Yeah, so
Harry
he could,
Kane.
I'll tell you, he
Kane
said,
should have
Yeah,
been
Kane.
out there.
yeah, and he's just slagging off the players, saying, yeah, that wasn't good enough. It was literally, you could have said that Isaac second. I could have saved that. It was next to him. It was literally right here,
Yeah.
and he jumps to one side and tries to.
No,
dunk to
no,
Matthew
that's
Save.
true.
I think
Jacob Murphy doesn't move.
it's tough.
Yeah,
Like
it's just poor. He's just terrible. He's a terrible keeper.
it's tough to slate him for what he says in an interview because it's obviously hard to do an interview that way.
Yeah,
we had it.
No, but he's
Yeah,
slagging,
no,
off, he's
no, I
slagging
know.
off his own players. He's a club captain. He's slagging off his own players when he went off at half time and conceding 5 goals.
don't
That's
mind
just
that sometimes.
embarrassing.
No, but
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
he
You
wasn't
can't do
slagging off.
that.
No, he wasn't slagging off his own players. He was slagging off his team. He's the captain of his
Yeah,
team.
that's-
It was-
that's
it was-
what I
it-
took from it,
it was a reflection.
You-
If he'd got any
I
Spurs
think
player,
he
they would
should
have
lose.
said he would have
You
said the
lose
same
1-0
thing.
and you still hear people go, "We weren't good enough."
Yeah, but I just feel
you're
like the
allowed.
way he
I
said
don't
it.
think.
It was
I didn't know he
manner.
got dragged for slagging the players in the dressing
Well,
room.
we,
Oh,
everything's
Yeah.
a rumor. Nobody actually fully knows why.
Yeah, because
yet.
apparently he's a hip
But-
injury and that's why he went off. With
No, but you
an
see, he
apparent
looked
hip injury.
fine.
He won't
is
play for
fine.
the rest of the season. Will he?
Well, no, I
He'll
think
better
just,
with Forster.
just for his
again,
protection, they won't play. He won't
He
play
didn't
again.
get tested. We just passed it on the back for 45 minutes until Wilson scored.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was back to the actual game. It was obviously the best game all season. 6-1, not bad. Just everyone was. But I think Joel Linton really showed again. Like I think we were saying before the podcast started, that he could still be classed underrated because he now has perfected left wing and centre mid. He was actually
Not up
playing
front,
both. No, don't think so. But he still scores. Still scores
Yeah,
goals.
that's true.
It's highest scoring season for us. So, but yeah, and then Jacob Murphy's doing well and all sorts. But even though we won 6-1 against Spurs, I'm still very apprehensive for Thursday because it's just one of those games that we'll slip up on.
Hold on. Let me just get this straight. You are absolutely stonewall guaranteed to get top 4. Simple as
Yeah.
that. Simple as that.
Yeah, we
So
are.
you've nothing to worry about.
Even if
No,
we somehow
no.
even
You've
get
nothing to
point
worry
against
about. If
you.
you were,
No, I agree,
if you were
but
nice,
still-
you'd give Everton the points. Really, like
Yeah.
Probably
keep a
will.
big club in the Premier League.
Yeah, well,
You know,
yeah.
have some
I'm
respect.
hoping some charity at least.
Yeah, have
The
some
thing is-
respect.
The thing is, our fans. I think
Pathetic.
someone put out like a tweet saying, "Do you want Everton to get relegated?" And for some reason, there's this weird rivalry.
I don't
between
get
our
it
fans.
either. It's so
I
strange.
don't understand.
It's both
Both sets of fan bases trying to force a rivalry for no reason.
No, it's definitely come about of like the debate which club's bigger, and it'd be like Villa.
You know how much I hate that
Yeah,
debate
Villa,
as well.
Newcastle, Everton, and someone else will be in there. It's like which is the biggest club, and then a lot of Villa fans will go, "Oh, we won the European Cup or whatever," so they'll probably stand clear. And then a lot of Everton, Newcastle fans are like, "Oh, they're very similar in terms of having an unbelievable fan base."
I honestly think Villa and Everton are both bigger than us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
I hate the debate. I think it's a stupid debate. Oh, we're bigger than you. So fucking what?
I think we
Who
should
cares?
Just,
if you're
I
bigger
think
than
just
us?
live in the present. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Doesn't
going to
matter,
change
yeah.
anything.
It doesn't matter. Like it's such
No.
a stupid debate.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't consider myself that sort of debate.
Like,
it's
No.
just it's just a
No.
pointless
Don't me,
debate.
no, don't
Oh,
me,
wait.
no.
You know,
Like, how do you judge bigger? You know what I mean? There's so
Yeah,
many
like,
factors.
Pitch
as
side
well.
love it. Pitch
Villa,
side
which
love
side?
that debate.
Villa have won a
Barcelona
poll on
love it
Twitter
as
giving
well.
3
Yeah.
extra points. It don't matter.
I'm
Like,
concerned. I'm honestly genuinely
I've
believe
loved
that a
Arsenal.
child runs that
I've
Twitter
blocked
page.
Barstool.
Oh, it's so that Paul Mullin tweet had me. I was like, you know what?
It's embarrassing.
Well, how many goals we scored in the Prem or something? Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm not going to ever look at their tweets ever again.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's Everton fans that think Paul Mullin should sign for Everton.
Are you serious?
Mum's life, mate.
Oh, no way.
Someone tweeted.
He'd
something.
stay fit. He'd stay.
Keep talking while I find it, 'cause it's really
Oh,
annoying me.
God.
Not even the best striker in the league.
So
Yeah.
Do we need to talk about Wrexham or not?
No.
No,
It's not worth talking about.
so you
Glad
said
they went up, though.
we're now on top four. The top four is what it is right now.
100%.
Yeah, I think it is.
In the order it's in as well.
I think Spurs were never going to get there, but then that really compounded to people that they've got.
Yeah, it was one of them ones where we said all season, it's like, how are Spurs fifth? You know what I mean? We said it all
There was
season.
third
How,
for a while
yeah,
as well.
how on earth are Spurs fifth? How on earth are
can't-
they in the top four race?
I feel like every time I check the results,
they've lost. They've lost, yeah.
Yeah, they're just shit. They're just terrible.
But I think what's happened with Spurs this year is they shut up shop in like February. When they went out of the Champions League to AC Milan, I think that was the end of their season because they were like in the back of their head, they were like, oh, we could get top four, but it was still Stellini had a good run when Conte obviously had that illness. And
Yeah.
he went to, I think it was in March
Conte
or
was still
February.
running the team.
No, but Conte was just picking the team. I hate this whole thing. Stellini was the manager while Conte was in Rome. Anyone can pick the team,
Yeah.
and the team didn't
But
even
I feel
change.
like- I
It
feel
was
like-
the same 3-5-2 we've seen, or it was the same 3-4-3 we've
But
seen all season.
I feel like if Conte went to Newcastle the weekend, he would have lost 6-1. So
No, I don't. But the football hasn't changed. It's exactly the same football that was being played
I
in
think
September.
The whole
being
decision to
played
go to
now.
a fullback, they've never done it all season. So you
I
go
quite
from-
like these switch it up though because it's
Yeah,
why
that's
not?
because
6-1.
put two wingers.
yeah, and
This
you also
is
can't switch it to
stupid.
you switch it against like Southampton or Nottingham Forest or
You don't
something.
switch it away to top four rivals.
Yeah,
Only lost
I
once at
know.
home all
I like
season.
these switch though because Spurs fans have been calling out all season. I want to see good football because all they played is defensive. Stellini came out as soon as Conte got sacked. He was like, "Oh well, we're going to see the
I think,
same football. Don't get used to the defensive
So it's
football."
like, it was a very basic 4-3-3, but the midfielders they had weren't.
Because
they
there's no
didn't suit
progressive
it.
midfielder.
Yeah,
well,
it-
obviously you
Bentancur
get Harry
and that.
Kane.
Bentancur and it would work. But
Yeah, a midfield three of Basuma, Bentancur, and then potentially one other midfielder of maybe Højbjerg, Sar, Skip.
Højbjerg's a good 6. He's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would have
I like
Basuma as
Højbjerg.
my 6.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd maybe have a double
I don't
pivot of
think
Basuma and
Basuma's good
Højbjerg.
enough. I don't think.
I don't think
a
he's
double
got
pivot
future
sits you
at
really
Tottenham.
deep.
I think,
by the way.
pardon?
A double pivot sits you really deep.
Yeah, it
though,
does,
when
yeah.
you're playing the style.
I don't think.
I think he's a
Basuma's-
good
that's-
footballer, but I don't think his future's at Tottenham.
Well, when he was
Agreed.
playing for, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
well, when
he's not-
he was good, he was really good at Brighton
Oh yeah,
on his own in a single pivot at Brighton, and he was good there. So I don't know
Yeah.
why he couldn't do it at Spurs. He
But-
was really good there. Like,
yeah, I was,
like
I was
we were
speaking
coming in
to
for him
Will
and
earlier,
stuff
he was
too.
like, I'd take him back instantly, like
Yeah,
because they're gonna need someone.
Yeah, when
I can see
Caicedo
it
goes.
happening.
Yeah.
If Caicedo goes, I can see it happening.
yeah.
Me too.
Basuma will go back. It
Tottenham
was a,
have just had to cut their losses.
it's a good
but-
deal though. But anyway, I'm not sure about Højbjerg. Every time I see him, I'm very hit
I
and miss
like
on
him.
Højbjerg.
I think he's a good player. I think
He's a steady passer.
He looks
Yeah.
arsed as well.
He's
But
a
he's
steady
not-
player, yeah, and he is
He's
arse,
committed.
yeah, he is arse.
he's like top 8 in the league, maybe 6s. Would you say? It's hard to say.
Yeah,
like,
Oh
probably
no,
top
there's
8
a lot of good
sixes.
defence midfielders in the league. There is a lot of good. Well, I don't know.
It's a different argument. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a different argument
He's
for another
good.
day.
I
yeah.
like. I
He's,
think
he's fine.
He's
Anyway,
fine.
yeah, I think the 4-3-3 would suit Spurs. And I tell you what, we said this ages
With
ago. I think.
fullbacks, I don't think.
Yeah, with actual fullbacks.
Pedro
Yeah.
Porro awful. Need him
Yeah,
fight
he's
back if
not
you're
big.
gonna play.
Yeah,
That's what he
I
does.
know.
Can't defend. Got absolutely rinsed.
He did, yeah, multiple times
Yeah, he did.
by a centre midfielder.
And Sean Longstaff.
Yes,
Which was-
that's terrible.
He's barely a player, so.
Yeah,
Good lad though.
yeah, he's a Geordie Scott McTominay.
Better than Scott McTominay.
He is.
He doesn't
Yeah.
hide behind the players at least.
That's true. Yeah.
He wants to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott McTominay should get in the Sidemen hide and seek videos. yeah.
Where's Scott McTominay?
Yeah. Scott.
Just behind
Yeah,
KSI
yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah. Anyway, no, it was a good weekend. It was a good weekend for me as well, and it was a good weekend for Mason. I'm saving my FA Cup semi-final to
Yeah,
last.
that's fine,
So
no
go on
worries.
ahead, Mason. You predicted a win. You got to win. This is massive for your season.
Massive win, first win in like 10 games almost.
Mhm.
Really big. We felt it coming. We had a great.
Oh no, it was terrible. It was like 8 defeats in a row.
It was really bad.
It was
really
really, really bad.
Yeah.
bad. Oh, he managed it.
And then you got Dean Smith in, and I was
And-
convinced you were dying, but no.
We had
Don't get me
a.
wrong.
He's terrible, by the way. I want to know that knobhead getting wins.
Hold
I
on.
think it's the-
When he got the job, you're like, oh, I keep them up. You did.
No, I
he
said
didn't
they'll
do it.
stay up because they're Leicester, not because of Dean Smith.
Oh, fine.
I said Rafa Benitez
I
would have
think
kept him up, mate.
I think the two making the difference is
Fair enough.
two backroom staff, but
What? Shakespeare.
Shakespeare and Terrier.
Terre.
He loves the club as well. He's really taken to it
We've
well.
been there 2 weeks.
Yeah, but every.
He loves Villa as well and Chelsea.
Well, yeah, he probably does. But
He does love a lot of people.
we had a great.
Yeah,
so-
he's a lot of love to give out, that man.
He does football's
does.
wives.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a
he does
great-
That was a
stuff
joke.
we had a great
Yeah.
second half against.
Stamps on it.
Fuck. Oh god.
So we had a great second half against City when we played them the week before.
Go on, tell the stat. You're dying to tell the stat. Tell the stat.
I weren't even. I forgot, but I can tell
We
you.
are the
now.
highest XG in 45 minutes of any team that's played Man City at the Etihad
No,
this season.
we're
One
the
or
only
three
team to beat them on
points.
XG.
What was the score?
3-1, but-
oh well.
We conceded 3 goals in
Oh.
25 minutes.
Right.
And-
Spurs.
Yeah, and then but we had a good second half. Had chances.
Madison
Make
missed
it
a sitter.
closer. Yeah, Ian actually at the post could have made it a lot closer game.
What was the goals like? I've not seen any of the
What we
highlights.
conceded?
All right,
Are we talking about
Stone
the
scored
Wolves game or are we
Who?
talking about the City
Yes.
game?
Stone
City
scored a
game.
worldie.
We're talking about City at the moment.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Stone scored a worldie. One was a penalty,
Oh, I have seen that.
and then Haaland went through. But this weekend, one was a penalty.
Your goal.
Yeah, Sarr came out to like shepherd Vardy wide.
Horrid kick.
Oh, I have
by the way.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, and
He sort of instantly went. Yeah.
He
Horrid.
planted
He's
his foot on his ankle.
Terrible.
It was like
He's-
it was unlucky for him. He's obviously not meant to. He just tried to plant
Yeah,
his foot, but
He's just mistimed it.
yeah, and he
Still a crap
knew,
keeper.
and he
Yeah.
stayed around to make sure Vardy
He
was
was
okay.
trying to
as
put
well,
out his
but
own fire though.
Yeah, Vardy
That's
got
why he got
injured,
cut
didn't
out there.
He went off injured at half time, yeah, but he was down for 3 or 4 minutes.
What's the deal with that? What's the latest?
He's available
Fine.
tonight.
Okay.
Who?
Vardy.
Vardy.
How many goals has he scored? 1 or 3?
He's not had a shot on target since
So
January.
did you start the same?
No way!
He's not played. What? He's only started the last. Yeah, but he's started the last 3 games and that's it.
No, but he's coming on.
He's not coming on a lot.
He's coming on a wee bit. I'd say since January he's played 10 games.
Yeah, but Rodgers would make subs in the 80th minute and that's it.
Still,
Wait till the
Jamie
80th
Vardy.
It's not.
He was
it's
getting
not-
drugged
it's
with
not Jamie Vardy
comparisons.
anymore. It's not
He's
Jamie
getting
Vardy
drugged
anymore.
with comparisons.
Yeah,
Now you
he's
can't
fallen
even.
He's
off
old.
the
He's
cliff,
old.
He's fallen off
Yeah.
the cliff.
He's old now, but no. And then the winner was both our fullbacks combined actually. So Samare, who had an unbelievable game.
Yeah.
You
Hopefully
like
it
him,
stays
don't
that
you?
way.
I
re-
like him.
I have all season, and there's a lot of the older fans just like he's lazy and stuff like this. But I was like, he gets the
Leicester
ball.
does.
He gets the ball and tries to progress it forward.
Yeah, like no one else does in your team.
Yeah,
Tim
like-
tries, but he's
And indeed, he's just
terrible.
The
terrible.
blue
so-
van man hates him.
Oh, I love him.
But yeah, so he played a good
Daddy
ball
Dork, yeah,
to
guy on TikTok. Isn't
I
it?
actually really like. I rate him.
Works
highly.
in-
I like
works
him a
in-
lot.
What Daddy Dork?
Yeah.
SCF and like
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah,
What?
He does a little
Daddy
dance.
Dork works in like a sofa and bed shop.
He does a match day dance as well.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
pretty
he's a
sick.
he is a
Yeah.
salesman, isn't he? Yeah.
But yeah, and then on to Christensen, who just played a low cross into the box, and Castagna put it in the bottom corner. It was a decent goal.
Really didn't expect him to be a fullback,
Who?
Christensen.
I thought it was a
He's
winger.
a
No,
really
he's-
I thought it was a
decent
winger.
fullback. He's solid as well when
He's better than Leeds' Christians and he's shite.
Oh my! Their whole back five
Yeah,
is
he-
shocking.
He's absolute power.
He-
Him.
looks like he cares, and it's really nice to see. So
Yeah, no, that's
but
good.
yeah, he's played well, defended well as well.
Are you gonna?
Glad you're happy, Mason.
Right now we've talked about Leicester and Everton. You got a point. Don't be selfish.
What off?
How Grimsby get on?
Lost 2-0 to Trump.
Oh. Away or at home?
Away.
Oh.
It's all right. We're not going anywhere. You know.
You're on holidays at
They
this
were
point.
on
We are an order. Yeah, we are an order.
Yeah, Salford got a late winner again. Matty Lund.
And then, of course,
Yeah, I saw
Gary
that.
Neville has to pretend he's only just seen it and celebrate in front of his
Oh, they've done
Shut
it!
up, Gary.
Oh
Bad.
no,
Shut up, Gary.
I do like.
No,
Gary
no,
Neville.
He's all right.
yeah. Now that we've spoke about Leicester and Everton, who's going up? Who's going down? Who's going up? Who's staying up? Who's
Let's talk
going
about
down?
Championship. I'd rather talk about Championship.
Yeah, okay.
Burnley win the league tonight, by the way, if they beat Blackburn.
Yeah, that's big.
At
that as well,
Blackburn, that'd be
'cause that's a
unreal,
bit
that.
Derby-ish, isn't it? That?
It's
This
very
is off.
Derby-ish. Like they've added
Yeah,
like
it's
extra
very
police and all in, isn't it?
Well, it is a derby, yeah.
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 Yeah, it's a big dog.
Fizz has gone from Poland to go to it. Good lad, Fizz.
Attention seeker.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's not quite like this.
Yeah, I like Fizz.
He's been making some good content as well. Recently.
He gets a lot of shit though, doesn't he, when
Yeah.
he goes to games?
He gets a lot of
That's what I'm
shit.
saying,
Full
that.
stop. Yeah, he lives in Poland, so it's just.
Yeah.
Took the walk. Anyway, who's staying up? Who's going down?
I don't want to talk about it.
Look, I think
Yeah, okay, go on.
Southampton,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to say Leeds to make me feel better. You can say
No,
anything.
it's between you and Leeds.
It's a
It really
50-50,
is.
isn't it? I think.
It's between you, Leeds, and that's it. I'm going to say Leeds just because they've been terrible recently. I think
You
they've
think
been
Leeds will go
worse.
down?
Yeah, just because they've been worse than you, I think.
Yeah, I
As of late.
I think at least for us, we've got to hold back on, but we are decent at home. They've proven
Yeah.
recently they are absolutely pants. at
And their
home.
back
Conceded
five.
11 goals.
And honestly,
in
your
2 games
defence
at home.
can save you at times.
Yeah,
Tomorrow it might,
yeah.
Thursday might.
And I
Their
think
defence.
we've got a
is
moment in us
so
as well.
bad.
We've got a moment waiting to happen
Yeah.
for us, I think.
Meslier, worst keeper in the league.
Oh, he's terrible.
Christensen, oh
Shite.
my god, how you a footballer. Mark Rocker, he's not even in the back five. Shocking footballer. Shocking footballer. He's so bad.
Apparently, in the game of the weekend, he took 4 corners in a row. the
first
first
man.
three at the first man, and it was right in front of the Leeds fans, and he was getting
I think
dogs
I've seen that
abuse.
too.
Yeah.
How is Weston McKennie gone from Juventus to relegation?
He is shite, by the way.
He is terrible.
He's
Tyler
terrible.
Adams is good, but
He's injured.
Is he injured?
but yeah,
Yeah.
but McKennie's shit.
Yeah, McKennie is. He wanders about the middle of the
I
midfield.
don't
just
get
like-
why they don't start Willie Nonto. I don't get it.
He's coming back from injury
Yeah, he's
at
nuts.
the
He
weekend.
came on at the weekend.
Yeah.
They preserved like we did with Calvert-Lewin, just preserving
Yeah.
him. Like could probably been fit.
Harrison
So they
as
can
well.
sell him
falling
in
off
the
a
summer.
cliff.
Yeah, Harrison. will
He
go
was
up
their
next
better
season.
player at the weekend.
He's the only
Yeah,
one for me
Harrison.
that's got.
But he used to be so much better than he is.
Leeds have a really bad run.
You're gonna
this
Yeah, we were
season.
saying
They've got-
We were
They're
sa- yeah,
going
we
to
were saying
struggle when
they've
you
got-
get in a team like that.
Yeah, let's go for their run.
Leeds have Leicester, Bournemouth away.
Lost.
So Leicester at home, Bournemouth away, City away,
Lost.
Newcastle at home,
Lost.
West Ham away,
Lost.
Spurs at home.
Maybe a draw.
No, Spurs at home last season.
The thing is, if we get a point against you, if we get a point against Newcastle, I think Leeds will crumble. I think they'll just think shit.
If they lose
Everton
tonight,
Everton have Newcastle at home on Thursday. They've got Leicester away, Brighton away, City at home, Wolves away,
Win.
Bournemouth at home.
Win 2 wins last 2 weeks of the season. It keeps us up.
Did
You think you'll win at Molyneux?
No, I think we're off down.
Do you actually think you're down?
Yeah,
He said it for weeks.
But you just said if.
I was joking.
Oh well, doesn't sound like a joke.
Did to everyone else. man.
Nope.
No. No,
Anyway,
because we're damn shit.
yeah, no, I think Leeds are down too.
Yeah, I think we.
Forest, Southampton, Leeds.
You don't have to pity me.
No, honestly,
genuinely
no,
believe it.
genuinely, you can get a win off Bournemouth last game of the season.
They
and
won't
you can,
win again. They
You can
won't win
scrape a win somewhere else. They have nothing, I don't think, at this point.
I've just admitted defeat now.
No, you have a decent goalkeeper and you have an okay defence. It's okay.
Yeah, defence is definitely better than it, but they can score
Yes.
goals.
That's the thing,
we
that
can't.
can
Can
say-
they score goals?
they
Yeah,
can't.
more than us.
No,
Yes,
but-
but every other team that's
Yeah,
going to
but
play
they-
is going to score more.
Yeah, but they ship 3 goals to score 1 goal. It's like a sacrifice.
We'll-
You don't
we'll-
sacrifice anything.
Yeah,
We'll
we
win
lose
like
by 1
fi-
goal.
I
Yeah,
think-
yeah.
That's true.
We'll win like 5-2 tonight.
Yeah, they take
It's written in the stars.
they take 2 steps forward and
I'd
take 1
love
step.
you to batter them.
They take 2 steps back. To
I
go
think
1
we
step
either batter 'em or
forward.
lose.
You don't move.
I think if they get battered against Leicester, then who forgot for the next week? Who's for next game? Leeds is.
At the weekend.
It's someone all right in it. Like a decent to play. Wolves or something. Or Bournemouth 2 weeks.
Bournemouth,
isn't it?
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth's the next one.
Yeah.
Away to Bournemouth or at home to Bournemouth.
Away to Bournemouth and then away to City.
You see, because from them 3 games they could get nothing.
Yeah, but that's the team Bournemouth can't beat.
No, that's true.
Who?
Yeah, they do struggle.
Who? Leeds struggled against Bournemouth or
No,
Bournemouth?
Bournemouth struggled against rubbish sides.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they love a big. They love a big game.
No,
they
that's
beat
true.
Spurs away. They beat Liverpool at home. That's it. So we're moving on.
No, they beat Chelsea.
Yeah,
Did they beat
Yeah,
Chelsea?
they beat Chelsea away. Yeah,
Did they?
Weren't
Yeah.
Liverpool...
Did they?
Liverpool beat
was
them 9-0 at
Liverpool's
Anfield.
not- Oh, was that at Anfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, I thought that was
Wait,
away.
did they? Did Chelsea? Did Bournemouth
They
beat
beat
Chelsea? I
Chelsea.
thought it was them.
Everyone's
yeah.
beat Chelsea this season.
I know Southampton.
We
did,
haven't-
I don't know. Bournemouth did. Fair play.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway.
I think we'll go down, but that's just me being
Yeah.
pessimistic.
They drew with you.
Who did?
Bournemouth.
Yeah, 1-1.
They beat us twice.
We were terrible at that.
No,
we drew every game 1-1
I
for
think we
about
lost
2
to
months.
them.
No, they have to play Chelsea at home. They haven't been. Chelsea,
Lampard should
sorry.
have been sat when we lost twice to Bournemouth in the same week. Shipped 8
Oh
goals,
yeah,
I think.
was it in the cup and in the league? Yeah,
He should have gone then. And then would have had the whole World Cup to get Dyche and get his stuff in.
yeah, and he would have stayed up.
If we'd have had Dyche then, we'd have been like 16th by now.
I think
We'd have been where Bournemouth are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one or 2 wins off survival. That's
Yeah.
what-
yeah,
we
yeah, like
get
2
it.
points off survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 35 is the benchmark.
Gross mismanagement. But yeah, it's not going to be 4.
Yeah, because
never
Leeds
fair
aren't going to
way
get
for
6
it.
points. Leeds aren't going to get 6 points. You won't get 6 points,
No, I think we'll get 4 points.
and Leeds will get 2. You're safe. Honestly, Leeds are down. Leeds finished the season on 30 points.
The thing
and you
is,
finished the
yeah,
season
to be
on
fair, I
32.
think we've got a win in us. I don't think they do. I don't know where our win's going to come, don't get me wrong.
You will finish the season on 32 points. Leeds will finish it on 30, and it'll be over. It'll come down to the last game of the season, and you'll play.
Yeah, I think you're winning tomorrow. You're bringing blue smoke bombs, so we're fucked.
Yeah, cheers.
Bringing blue smoke bombs, flags and banners. Brilliant. Fucking hell.
Anyway,
We all get
before I
free
was
scarf
interrupted there
tonight.
talking about the relegations.
Yeah, but
We've
already decided who's going down.
Who?
Leeds, Forest, and Southampton.
Okay.
You lads may have.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
I've got one thing.
You
only
enjoy
one.
your neutrals.
I think the one thing I got to add is Dean Smith's got a job after this, no matter what.
Do you think?
I think if he keeps us up, they'll give him the job, and if we go down, he'll keep the job.
Yeah,
You think you'll
I
give Dean
think
Smith a job?
I think Dean Smith's in a win-win position.
Yeah, congratulations. In 2 seasons, you'll be playing the championship.
But I think for him, he's in a win-win position. I'm not saying I want it.
If you don't go
But I
down this
think he's
season,
in
you'll
a
go down
win-win
next.
position.
Yeah,
If you keep
100%.
Smith,
Yeah,
so
100%.
because no one's going to want to join.
You'll be
if
relegated by
everyone leaves.
September.
September.
Yeah, he'll lose the first 7 games of the season, and he'll go, and then you'll get Shakespeare in.
You
Yeah.
get John Terry,
Yeah.
who loves the club. So
Yeah, but John Terry does love the club.
Have you
Yeah,
heard how much he loves the club?
or you might get Mr. Chelson. From
Oh,
yeah,
that'd
he
be
loves
brilliant.
interim jobs. Yeah.
Oh, I wish they had. for
Steve
God's
Bruce,
sake.
anyone? Maybe. Steve-
Don't bring that name around this conversation.
Anyway, right.
Hey,
we're
Let's
gonna,
move on.
yeah, we're going to move on
What do you
to
want to do,
my
Bruce?
game really quickly. Manchester United versus Brighton. Another final. It was absolutely brilliant. I was absolutely pooing myself. Penalty
It's
shootout.
a terrible game, by the way.
I wouldn't say it was a terrible
That's
game. I just think it
alright,
was
yeah,
two really good defenses up against each other. And I think with the way I actually thought the way we set up was quite smart, because obviously Brighton like to trigger a press. They like to bait a press.
Yeah.
Set traps, beat a press, and then play a really quick line breaking pass and just play very fast in transition, because that's what they're good at.
Yeah.
So if Man United are just going to go try and win the ball back and play a really high counter press and let Anthony and Rashford just run at Duncan Webster all game, we're going to get ripped open. So I think for us to sit in a really good defensive shape, especially with our back four was 3 fullbacks and Lindelof, who hates defending. I will give him his praise in a second.
very
by the way.
good.
Yeah, man of the match for me.
It's got decent pen as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I will give him his praise, but for us to sit with a fragile back four, it would have been suicide. It would have been very, very stupid to go gun ho against Brighton, because we know how quick they are and how direct they are as well. They're so fast.
Decent side.
So I thought, yeah, they're a really good side. So I think I think our defensive shape was actually really good. It was quite narrow, which was nice, which means that Matoma had to be 1v1 against Wan-Bissaka, and Wan-Bissaka was going to feast 1v1 against
He had a
Matoma.
very good
And he
game.
was unbelievable. I think that performance against Brighton is
Best of
on
the
par
years, yeah.
with his game in Paris against PSG. It was absolutely
Bold,
fantastic.
but probably
No,
No,
I
I
think
think
it's better
it
than
is.
that, because he's progressed so much as a footballer. Like,
Yeah,
he's
because-
there was a point in the game where he knocked it round someone, round. I was like, I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
seen
that
do
was
that in my
nice.
life.
Yeah, because I think nowadays we're seeing he's so much more composed in the ball. He looks so much more confident on the ball too. His
Yeah,
feet
he's
look
growing,
quicker.
isn't he? Yeah.
He's more direct. He's a better dribbler. He's a better passer. Because every time he passed the ball, it looked like he was passing the ball with 20 kg weights in his ankles.
It was like he was passing the ball and his foot was going with it.
Yeah,
Got cement
he
blocks on
was
his
he was
feet,
passing
yeah.
the ball. You know, like someone passes the ball and their standing foot drops a little bit. He used to pass the ball like that, but now he's a much more
Firm,
he's just a much more mature footballer. And the more and more I'm watching Wan-Bissaka, the more I'm thinking, oh, do we
Is
even
he,
need a right back?
he's
You know what I
all-
mean?
he's fine, isn't he?
I'm thinking
He's
he's
all right.
fine for another season, and we'll
Do you
see.
see what Madison said about him, just randomly? On
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, so do I. I like.
like
What did he say?
players give their
He said
opinions on
Aaron
stuff.
Wan-Bissaka is the best 1v1 defender. Anyone in the league just runs out of options. And ideas.
No, but I think
I like
people have
it.
been
He's got
yeah,
personality,
I like
yeah,
it.
people have been saying that for ages. Yeah, because
I like players that like football.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice
unlike
to
Ben
play-
White,
he
so
loves
weird.
football.
Likes fish.
He
or
does it for
something.
attention, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little boring.
Goes on
Love
Sunday as
Island.
well, doesn't he?
Yeah. Anyway, but I think people have been saying that for ages. I think Jamie Carragher said it years ago when Wan-Bissaka was really
He
good when he
has
first
been
came to
for a
Man
few
United.
years, like-
No, he's absolutely fantastic.
That's always been his
1v1.
outstanding attribute, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just the issue was that, especially when Ten Hag against Manchester United, I thought Wan-Bissaka's days at United were numbered, and it started that way. Dalla was really good. He was improving. I thought before the World Cup he was our most improved player. Since then he's fallen off a cliff. He had a good World Cup as
Plays
well.
left back now, doesn't he? It's a bit-
Yeah, but he looks good at left. Obviously, he's forced out
alright.
at left back with Malacia being injured, and obviously Shaw having to play centre half, and so he's been forced there. But he's looked decent in an inverted role because that's where he's comfortable. But Wan-Bissaka, the more and more I'm watching him, like I said, he's improving week in week out, and it's looking good.
Yeah.
But I'd have to give respect to his right hand side partner Lindelof. He was superb for a man that isn't a massive leader, isn't very strong, isn't very big, and like I said, hates defending. He does hate defending. Do you ever watch him?
Yeah,
He hates
yeah,
defending.
no, he
he
does.
hates
It's funny.
defending. Like he does not want to get in any duels, any battles, no nothing. Because he's probably a luxury
He's
centre half.
standoffish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a jockey centre half.
Yeah.
But he marshalled that defence. He was very good. Like you were watching him, he was positionally. He was telling Shaw where to be. He was even telling Casemiro where to be if Casemiro needed to drop at certain times as well. So Lindelof was excellent. And I said this in my TikTok: no one deserved to score the winning penalty more than Victor Lindelof, and it was a great penalty as well. There were some really good penalties too.
All of them were good except for March.
Yeah, and we'll not talk about the fact that Brighton scored the same penalty 4 times in a row, put it right, De Gea goes left.
It was so funny because the hair had have you seen the picture? On,
bottle.
On his bottle. He, had all
He kept
things-
going to it, like making a point of it going,
Yeah, like, oh, look, oh.
hiding it from
And
everyone.
then
Look at
guessing
me.
the wrong way every time.
He didn't go one way. He didn't go the right way once, apart from Marsh's penalty, but it went over the bar.
Yeah, which he did. So.
Yeah, he wouldn't even score a point in Gaelic. Like, no, but penalties. We've lost 7 out of the last 8 penalty shootouts. De Gea has never
Save one.
saved a penalty in a penalty shootout. Never.
Still
Never.
hasn't.
Do you know we've lost 7 out of the 8 penalty shootouts, but we've only missed 3 penalties. And we've lost 7 out of the 8 last penalty shootouts. We've only missed 3 penalties. That's because our goalkeeper can't save them.
Was one of them
Well,
against
how'd you
Derby?
lose 7 if you've not missed?
Because misses are only over the bar,
Oh,
saved
yeah.
to saved. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Or it could be in the last...
That's
yeah.
not-
Otherwise,
work.
that stat
It could-
wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, or it could be in the last... I might have got that stat wrong. I think... Yeah, we've lost 7 out of the last 8, but maybe in the last 3 penalty shootouts, we scored a certain amount of goals. And...
I thought for one point there was going to be like a 9-8, like 10.
I'm
10,
getting
9.
kept-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when all five
no,
is
same.
scored, I mean,
Oh, yeah, same. I was waiting for, like, Wan-Bissaka to hit one. Oh, no, he was off. I was
What
waiting
was like
for...
a run up Peneg's it? You're like, right, what's going on there?
No, they're all really good penalties, and I'm buzzing. City will be tough. They're favourites. I know they're favourites. They will probably win. But
Yeah.
it's a 90-minute game. We've beaten them
Yeah.
already this season. Anything can happen. They'll be on for the treble. They'll be in full confidence. But it's a Manchester derby at Wembley. It's 90 minutes. Anything can happen. So I'm not optimistic, but I have every reason to be
my
confident, I
flatmates are
guess.
very nervous for it.
Yeah, it's a cup final. You're going to be nervous. And like I said, anything can happen. So
It's a cup final, mate.
Yeah,
Literally,
exactly.
It's a one-off game. So.
An FA Cup is like the biggest, isn't it? Like, you really want to win that. Like, if you don't win the Carabao Cup,
yeah, and
it's all
a
right, but-
domestic double is like that. A domestic double is a very, very good season for Ten Hag, especially if he finishes third in the Premier League as well.
Yeah.
But no, that's the end of our weekly roundup. We're all caught up, and we're going to go through our underrated team of the season.
Shouldn't take long, this.
Yeah, no,
'cause
this shouldn't
We
take
have
long.
ball knowledge.
Yeah. So we should all agree with each other. Right. Are we ready?
Yeah, I know my first couple.
Right. Mason, take it away. Who's your goalkeeper?
I'm just trying to remember.
Oh.
By the way, can I
I
just
will-
say
I
one
will
thing? You
remember
can't see
it.
because you're not on camera.
I will
Or
remember it.
You can't see the camera. So it's just an audio episode.
This is
but
underrated.
yeah, this is underrated. We've
Underrated,
all got notes on our phone, bar Mason.
'Cause
So
he's an
talk,
Who did I
talk
say?
about underprepared.
Who did you say? Oh.
Yeah, go on, let's get Mason's one. He's definitely.
Don't
had
give him
stories
any
there.
looks, because
Let's
you've got
let
like
him
read
have
on
it,
mine as well.
Hmm?
Don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cover
don't
your
show
work.
him.
Cover your work, mate.
Yeah. Show your workings as well, mate.
Yeah. Tell us why. No, you actually have to tell us why. Come on.
All right,
Say
I'm
it.
bored of him now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Shall I
Right.
say mine?
Yeah.
Jordan Pickford.
I've gone Leno.
Same. Leno.
Fair enough.
I said Leno.
Shut up, mate.
I've got backup on this.
Stop raising your voice, you knob.
I did say Leno though. Yeah.
Shut up.
Why?
Because
Jinx.
Because you play for
been
Fulham. and
a
he's
great
German.
shot stopper. And I think I don't.
like Leno.
It's tough because there's not keeper's probably the hardest position to do this for.
Nope.
No,
I'd
it's
say striker is.
And no, in this team it has been, but I know what you mean about goalkeeper
Yeah.
being tough to be.
Sure,
See who's on
Like-
the goalkeeper. I know what you mean.
I think he just helps Fulham. Obviously they've got a good defense anyway, but I think he helps them not concede as many goals as he can. And I think his shot stop.
He's what goalkeepers usually
Yeah,
go
but
for.
I think if you're talking about underrated,
Yeah, we are,
it'd be
yeah.
him because of how things finished at Arsenal and stuff like that. I think
No,
he's
100%.
underrated.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
That's my point as well. I think
Yeah,
when
he was-
when
yeah.
when he got replaced by Ramsdale at Arsenal,
Everyone thought he was that
a lot of
shit.
Arsenal fans turned on him, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Oh, he's not a modern day goalkeeper, so he's rubbish." Because he can't play with the ball this week and can't play
Yeah,
out with the
100%.
back. So when he went to Fulham, I think people were like, "Oh, it's a good signing for Fulham." We got Leno. We know he's a Premier League proven goalkeeper at least, but I don't think anyone expected him to be at
He's
the
a
level
great
he's been
shot
at.
stopper. He
I
really
think
He
we
is.
all just said it was a smart signing, didn't we?
Yeah,
So-
I think
Yeah.
Fulham made a lot of smart signings this summer.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
I think they had one of the best
Didn't
windows.
spend
They
a lot
of
of
the
tend
money.
to at the minute, to be fair. Don't they?
Yeah.
Since they learn from
The first time they
spending
don't spend a lot of
first
money, it
time,
goes
yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Shock.
but no, I think Leno's my choice. Why do you go with Jordan Pickford?
Because I think we'd be rock bottom without Pickford. I think
Yeah.
He's probably. I'm not sure on the stats, but he'll be up there in terms
Yeah,
of
it's
goals saved
Yeah.
from
I'm happy with
quality
it.
of chances
Like
made.
post shot expected goals.
Yeah, post-shot, yeah.
yeah. I'm not opposed to you saying it at all. I think there's a lot like us four here. We rate him.
Yeah, and obviously I've seen
Yeah.
more of him than any of you. So literally
And
in every single game we'd have lost.
The
I
general
think-
consensus is he's too small. Like you know the mistake against Liverpool he made.
I don't
where he
get why
kept-
that's the consensus.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No,
it
I
should be
know what you're saying, but
Yeah,
it's, mad.
but-
It's just mad to
but,
me.
like,
People
He is
don't
quite
watch-
he is quite a short
Whenever-
goalkeeper.
yeah, but people don't watch him.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
I know, yeah.
Whenever a
Yeah.
shot goes as top corner, it's like, like Pope could have reached out.
He's
But
got
easy
yeah,
to
he's
see.
got the
But
highest
he
standard of
makes-
anyone.
Yeah.
Like he has to be real. He has to
Yeah.
be literally the best keeper in the world
and
for every
he
shot.
meets those standards.
Yeah.
I also think he becomes a little bit underrated as well because he's England #1 goalkeeper, and a lot of specifically Arsenal fans would go, "Oh well, Pickford's rubbish." It's because he plays for Everton, who are getting relegated because they don't watch Everton. And they go, "Oh well, if a goalkeeper
Well,
plays for
spot on.
a team that might get
Spot
relegated,
on.
it has to be
There's a-
rubbish."
so-
It's like, well, Ramsey is really good, so he has to be England #1 goalkeeper. So Jordan Pickford, in that case, automatically becomes overrated
Genuinely,
by them. If that
anyone
makes
who
sense.
thinks Ramsdale should be England #1 shouldn't be allowed
There's
to
a-
watch.
so
He's
there's
him.
third choice.
there's a
First-
Yeah, he is third choice. I
Third
agree with that.
choice.
There was a stat
No,
out
second
there.
choice, but
Nope.
Ochoa
second
when
choice.
Ochoa playing in Spain was his team got relegated, conceded the most goals. Yet he had the highest save percentage in the league.
Yeah, well, Melee always has a really high
'Cause he
percentage.
faced the most shots.
No, he
Terrible.
has
Yeah, I
he
don't
don't have
like
the
that
percentage. He has the most amount of shots. He don't have the percentage.
Oh.
There's a
Okay.
Mesley is always he saves makes the most saves in
Yeah,
the
I
season.
think
he's
Oh,
garbage.
yeah, no,
Whereas
yeah, I get what you
Ochoa
mean,
had
sorry.
like the percentage of like
Yeah.
shots on
the
target.
most
I think
Save-
David Raya has the highest save
Yeah, he
percentage
probably
this
will do.
season.
Yeah,
I
but
think David
Pickford
Raya
will not
does.
be far behind him by mine.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. No, I agree with you. No, I think Jordan Pickford's it's an okay pick. Yeah,
I'll get Leno, but
Yeah. Right, I'll go my back four. We'll just read them all out at once.
Yeah.
I've got
probably quite similar.
I've got 4 centre backs.
I also
Well,
My
is
back
it
four.
underrated?
Oh no,
yeah.
I don't.
In
I have
underrated,
3
yeah.
centre-halves.
So I've got John Stones at right back. He's played there. He's going to my team.
He's
there.
a centre half.
Yeah.
Centre mid, basically.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
defensive midfielder at the minute. I got Nathan Ake at left back, and I've got Fabian Schär and Tyrone Mings. That's my 2 centre backs.
Okay.
I think I'm going to give him a reason. I think Stones
Yeah.
is one of the best.
Ridiculous.
What are you saying?
best
Is
in
he
the
even a
world.
defender now? Because I think he's one of the best
That's
in the
the thing,
entire
innit?
league. What
Yeah.
is he now? Is he a
He's not
hybrid?
bad.
He's a pivot player.
He's a yeah, like
He could
a hybrid
play
pivot player.
anywhere for
Yeah.
Spurs, anywhere.
He's absolutely brilliant. His technical ability is off the chart. He's so solid
ridiculous,
defensively. He's
mate.
brilliant in the air. He's composed. He's perfect for the Pep Guardiola system. He's brilliant.
agreed.
Nathan Ake has shouts to be in the team of the season
He's
at
in
left
my-
back.
He's in my team.
Yeah, well, don't give it away. Spoilers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I think so. I wouldn't say a lot of people have in that conversation. Obviously, because City play with like a back 3, so a lot of people will look at that on paper and go, he's the
thing
third
that
centre
I
back.
went to City versus Arsenal in the FA Cup. I don't know when it was, like January time, and he played left back, and Saka didn't have a single.
Yeah.
look in, didn't get past him
Yeah.
once. I was like, right, okay, he's
No, he's excellent though.
unreal.
He was really good at Bournemouth as well.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I think I've gone Fabian Schär because I think he's absolutely brilliant. I'm a massive fan of Schär,
fine.
and I think a lot of people will look at Botman and look at the big shiny Botman, and a lot of people won't look
Big,
at Schär.
handsome,
Yeah, big
beautiful,
handsome
spare Botman.
Dutch shiny Botman that gets a lot of plaudits, and he does deservedly. But I think Botman gets all the plaudits
Schär-
for that centre back duo, when I think Schär should get should get just as much, if not just a little less than Botman,
Yeah, I mean-
because I think both of them have been almost on par this season.
Shaw's on the ball capabilities are better than Botman, because Shaw's balls to Jolinson for the second goal was
Yeah.
unbelievable. He is very. He's a bit more prone to mistakes. He does seem to like lapse in judgment, but he just does seem to lapse in judgment a bit. But you know,
Yeah,
it's still good.
And I've gone Tyrone Mings at centre back because I was really torn for a choice, and I think Mings, since Emery's come in, has maybe been one of the most improved Villa players under Emery because of how bad he was at the start of the season. And I know we were talking about this before. Tyrone Mings' the whole season has maybe
Yeah,
been bad,
depends what
but
you want
the
to
World Cup cut-off is like so. Like, look at Dallo, for example. Dallo was one of the best right backs in my opinion in the league before the World Cup. But post World Cup, he's been absolutely terrible. So it's that big split in the middle. But since Emery's come to Villa, I think Tyrone Mings, every time I've watched him, he's been excellent. So he's my team.
Right, shall I do mine?
Yeah, you do yours
I'll
next.
just read up mine really quick because I've got a lot of similar. Actually, no, I don't. Tete from Fulham.
Yeah, nice.
Ream, Shah, and Alex Moreno from Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I like him a lot.
I would have said Antonio Robinson as my left back, apart from Nathan Ake.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Antonio.
Anthony.
He's
Ciao,
not
Bella.
that good defensively. He's better going forward, in my opinion. I think Alex Moreno's a more complete fullback than
Yeah, I don't mind. I just
Yeah.
Andy Robinson was one of my honorable mention picks, but yeah, Team Rain's been excellent as well.
Yeah.
And,
And
Yeah, I
Tete.
went-
and Tete's been a good right
I
back all
went
season.
Moreno, Ream, Stones, and Dunk. I think
Mate, he said.
Dunk's a great shot.
Yeah, because I
Dunk's
think-
a great
Yeah,
shot.
everyone knows
he's
he's
I love
a
that Dunk
decent
shot.
centre back, but I
right
think
there.
Class.
he never gets a shout for England. Which
It should
when
be.
you see
Oh,
some of
it's
the like when
ridiculous,
where
isn't
he
it?
goes and stuff, I think Dunk has
He's better than Gay.
yeah.
Can I just say one thing? From just watching how Brighton have played under the Serbi, is Dunk not like the perfect centre back for England? Because what England try to do is play in
Yeah,
transition.
which-
Is be it in a press,
He is. Back three.
find set a trap, find a mistake within the press, and then play really quickly. That's exactly how England have been trying to play recently under Gareth Southgate with the wing backs.
I think it's
Dunk
free
suits
kicks.
that to a T, though. Dunk suits that perfectly.
Problem with that is, mate, Southgate has his favourites.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
I
that
know,
is-
but
it's always
I
been
really
the
like
issue,
the dunk
but-
shot.
and
I'd almost,
he's solid
I don't know. I might
really
almost,
solid
I almost
defensively
might
as
take
well.
Mings out and put
Yeah.
Duncan. I think that's a really
Yeah,
good choice.
fair.
Yeah.
Leggy?
Mine was White, pretty much similar, but I have Ben White in a right back 'cause I just think he's really underrated as a full back. I think he's absolutely brilliant there. It's going to be a shame when Arsenal inevitably sign a right back next
I
season.
don't know who they'll sign.
I'm not
They'll,
sure.
they'll go for someone though, won't they?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know, I don't think they will.
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it's big
They'll
and
go.
pro.
They'll
They'll
get
keep him as a full back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because the
I think it's
the
Brian.
3-2-5 or the 2-3-5, however
Yeah,
it
it
says,
works so well.
it works so well. I think they'll get a left centre back
Yeah, they definitely need.
because they've still got Tommy Asu, who I think's decent too. So
Injury prone to.
injury prone, yeah. But that if you're having a backup that's injury prone, it's not
priorities
as bad as
centre
having.
half, though, isn't it? Because Holding's terrible.
Oh,
he's bad.
yeah.
Holding's absolutely terrible.
Great hair.
They need two
Terrible
centre halves.
centre-halves,
They
yeah.
need two centre halves, two midfielders, maybe another. No, I don't need a striker. Maybe another winger, and then
Yeah, but they need wingers because Martinelli and Saka play every single minute.
And
of every game,
Saka's
don't they?
worn out. You can tell he's just absolutely.
Yeah, Martinelli didn't play much at the start of the season either. I think he had an injury at the start, didn't he not? Martinelli, I think.
Don't
Who
think so.
started instead
Did he
of
not?
him?
Martinelli's played pretty much
Who
every
was,
game.
who
Has
was
he?
playing instead of him now?
I can't remember, but I remember maybe he just had a really slow start of the season, but I just remember not
Possibly.
hearing much
Yeah.
of Martinelli at the start of the season. Maybe I could probably I'm wrong.
But yeah, anyway.
Do you want to do your midfield as well, and we'll go
I
back
can
around
do
the
a
table?
midfield.
Yeah, Martinelli started every game but one this season, so apologies.
We are doing 4-3-3, by the way.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
DM and 2 centre mids. I've gone Polinia, Willock, and Pascal Gross.
I love two of those shots.
Yeah, I've gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love two of those shows as well. I've got Gross, Willock, and Philip Billing.
I've
fine.
got Longstaff, Norgard, and Pascal Gross.
What team do you support, mate?
Yeah, I went Gross, Andres Pereira, and
Yeah.
I'm going to put Xhaka in there because I think even
Yeah.
now, like
Yeah.
The media
last
hates
week
him
against
as well.
Liverpool,
They hate
against
him.
Liverpool, it's Xhaka's fault they drew because he got the crowd fired up.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It was Zinchenko's fault for being
He got the
stupid.
crowd fired
Yeah,
up. It's
because he had a
was he
little
an
bit of a push
an
and shove with
orchestrator or
Trent.
something like
yeah.
that.
It's such a forced agenda, isn't it?
Yeah, it's-
So
I think-
Because
Goes.
he's so easy to hate. He's so easy
Yeah,
to hate
honestly.
Xhaka. He's so easy to hate.
He's so
yeah.
perfect for that
Good
team,
with
and
his
he's
pass.
No, I like the Xhaka shout
Yeah.
as well.
I like that shot as well.
The Pereira shout-
he's pulled some good ones out of the dome so far. Yeah.
The Pereira one I like if we said it before the World Cup.
yeah. I
Yeah.
still think
I like the Pereira shout if he didn't give me nightmares when he was at Manchester United.
yeah.
At least we're all agreed. Did you say Pascal Gross
Yeah.
as well? Unbelievable football.
Because he's been playing right back and stuff for Brighton
he's
this season as
versatile,
well.
he's
He's
very
so
versatile,
versatile.
yeah.
He's just so solid. He's like 7 out of 10.
Every single
One
game.
Yeah,
thing I
he's
noticed
he's so above average.
Against you, there was a good 5-minute period where they were just camped on the edge of your box, and he was just orchestrating it.
He's a
all
dickhead.
night.
Yeah,
no, he is,
So,
yeah.
in such tight, he had like 3 players around, just like fine little.
He's a really good passer.
In terms
Yeah.
of recycling the ball, there's very few players.
Yeah.
If he
He's
didn't
been
run
there
in
for
slow
years
motion,
as well.
he'd be like a top 6 Premier
But
League.
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't-
really
he runs
If
in
he
slow
had legs,
motion.
he'd be up there.
Yeah.
He's a bit like
I agree with
Jorginho
that.
for that, but
Or like Busquets, but worse.
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
Dash.
Who
wants to do that front three?
No, Pascal Gross is certainly in my team. I think Willock as well.
Yeah.
I like Willock.
I like
Yeah, I
Is
like
that
that
because,
as well.
is that
Yeah,
because of his
100%.
assist?
No, just Willock's been.
like it
I
as
think
well,
I think
yeah.
of the two of Willock and Longstaff that have played in the midfield that is probably a little bit weak, and this year Willock's been by far the better one in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Longstaff's more important to our team though.
Longstaff,
Yeah.
why?
One game he didn't play against Villa, we got beat 3-0 because Willock had to play his role and couldn't cover Trippier when he went forward. But Longstaff does the dirty work when
He's a
Trippier-
water carrier, isn't he?
Yeah, Longstaff does the unknown stuff, like the
I know what you
unshown. Like, so he's way more important to the team, in my opinion. Willock's obviously
Yeah, a
fantastic.
better player.
He's
Yeah.
a better footballer. Yeah,
No, I get it. No, that's
I
a, that's
get
a,
it.
yeah, no, that's good. Yeah,
that's why I said Longstaff instead of him. But that's because I watched every week, so I understand why you said
Yeah.
Willock, and he is.
and that assist
Do
was
you,
brilliant.
do you think he deserves an England call up?
Willock,
Mm.
He deserves to be involved in a squad.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying play. It's just
Yeah.
like
just with the midfielder choices are just so congested. I mean, you got like who's on the verge, like Ward Prowse
yeah,
is on the
I'd
verge,
say
Madison's on the
He's
verge.
better than Ward Prowse. He's better than Gallagher, who always gets called up.
Yeah, he's better than Gallagher. Yeah,
Better.
Yeah.
Ward Price is that X factor that I like. I don't think Ward Price has been that
They're
bad
very
this season.
different as
Yeah,
well.
they're very very different
Yeah,
players.
I
Yeah,
don't-
they're very
Mate,
different.
defensively against Arsenal, he was Ward Prowse was everywhere. In the
I think
box.
I think
He
Ward
is
Price is really
always
good.
there.
I hate that people. I almost would
Yeah.
put Ward Price in his team because people always go, "Oh,
Free
he's
kick
only good
motion.
from set
People
pieces."
say he's very
Yeah, he's
fast.
nothing else
Oh,
in his game. That's a terrible take. That's
He's-
a
he's
really, really
literally
terrible
everywhere.
take.
He is good.
He's on the James Ward Price on the verge of being on the litmus test for football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people always say, "Oh, he just takes free kicks. He's passive in games. He don't really like tackles. He just tries to pick up the ball and move it on." No, he
Don't
does
like tackles.
everything.
Pick up
He
the ball
loves
and
a
moves
tackle.
on. Is that
Yeah.
his exact role for a midfielder?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they said that he doesn't like move.
No, that's terrible. That's terrible.
We just
take.
see him as a station.
He just
they look
loves
at,
it.
I think they look at FIFA stat. He has 60 pace.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
people
That
say he
is
doesn't.
bad,
People
though.
say he doesn't move, and he were like he's a defensive midfielder. As if like was it zone? What's the zone called? Is it zone 14?
Oh,
is the
yeah.
role? Is that not? They're just meant to stay there. A good defensive midfielder would never leave the zone.
What zone 14?
So like the
In terms of where to cut
yeah, the
pitch is
football
cut
pitch
up,
is yeah, the football pitch is broken up into different
hell.
zones.
It's
Like netball.
That is,
What the
that's
fuck?
very analytically.
What the? I'm not.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
John
That's
McKenzie
like-
sort of thing.
Yeah,
zone 14.
I don't know. I think
I'll
zone
just call
14
him a
might be the
CDM.
zone for the 10,
No,
not the defensive.
that
midfielder.
is just his way the pitch is cut up. If you see
So
like,
just different boxes around the pitch.
It's like netball.
it's what
Oh,
it's what Guardiola and Arteta play off basically.
Yeah.
That's where how they
I mean,
Like
fair
a
enough. It
Yeah.
must work, but Christ, I'm not getting into that. Zone 14.
You
what?
get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fair play, but
Yeah, no, but I
I
think
get
a
what you mean,
defensive
100%.
midfielder will never
Yeah.
leave zone 14. He'd be very comfortable in that role, and that's good. If you can just sweep,
Patrolling, aren't you?
yeah, if you can just
Yeah.
sweep and just up your own.
I just find it so funny. It's called Zone 14. I don't know why it's so funny.
Not a lot of people call zone 14, but like you say,
It's
the
literally
analytics side of the game.
just where the numbers and
Yeah.
correlate.
I understand it. Yeah, it's just like mad. Never heard of it before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, a good defensive midfielder will just sweep in front of his defence.
Mhm.
He doesn't need to go any further forward. He's a defensive midfielder for
Yeah.
a reason.
It's defensive midfielder with great output as well.
Yeah, of course he is. That has that X factor from free kicks and
Without
corners.
Ward-Prowse, Southampton would have been down
God, yeah.
Oh, 100%.
2 years ago, probably.
I think Ward Price has been really good for Lavia as well.
Yeah.
Well, Prowse has
Oh.
scored about a third of
Facilitates him.
Southampton's goals.
He
Yeah, he
facilitates
started
him.
the top scorer.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
facilitates him massively.
I could have
Yeah.
put
It gives
Lavia
him
in
that
that as
freedom.
well.
He unlocked
Too
the
early,
players, didn't he?
but yeah.
Nah, but he was so good against Arsenal. He was
Yeah,
so,
but I
so
think
good
there's been a
against
couple of
Arsenal.
games this season where Lavia's his age has shown a little bit
Yeah,
when
he
I was
does get
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
his
enough.
age has shown a
Yeah.
little bit. So
He
like I
is
said,
so
too
good.
early, but he will be brilliant.
He's so good though.
Yeah.
Right, he needs
Yeah,
to-
right. Front three. I'll go my front three.
Yeah.
I was told we did
This
say
was
this was
tough,
tough.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the hardest.
I've
by
gone
far.
with Mbuemo on the right wing,
Fair.
Grealish on the left wing,
Yeah.
and then Danny Welbeck up front.
Fair.
Go on.
Solly March on the right wing, Nketiah up front,
Mhm.
and Grealish on the left.
Yeah.
He's not actually on this, but when you said it earlier,
I like
was
it. Yeah.
Grealish, Willian, and Watkins.
I like the Willian shout.
I like
He's-
Willian.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
not
on.
sure on Watkins, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I've got Grealish and Welbeck as well, and then I went Mahrez because I still think he's underrated.
Mm.
I still think Real Madrid
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think.
severely
His
underrated.
time at City is coming to an end,
Yeah.
slowly
Yeah,
but
I think
surely. But yeah, he's still
everyone-
a great footballer.
We all know he's a really good footballer. I think he just suffers from pep roulette rather than.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he don't play.
So it's from
Yeah.
Pep Roulette and the fact that he isn't power and pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which
Pep-
is perfect for what Pep wants to play.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but
He's
people
got
don't
the
people don't
same
understand
winger
that.
both sides,
Yeah, people don't
doesn't
understand.
Yeah,
that.
Pep said in an interview that Mahrez is always really angry when he doesn't start.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
He
You,
loves football. He wants to
you're
play.
getting paid that much every week in a play. You're a professional footballer. All you want to do is play.
Yeah.
It's your livelihood.
Who
like.
who was your striker again? Was it?
It was Watkins.
Yeah,
it was-
I don't know if
it was one of them-
Yeah, we were
It
here.
was one of them where it was like
It's
it's a tough position to do.
I don't think
and
he's
like-
underrated.
It's different with it's different to Mings is because Watkins nowadays every time he scores there is something all over about.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins has scored again. You know,
If we did it-
there is
if
a
we did
big
it like
thing. There's a parade for
6
it.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's just a symptom of attackers getting more attention than defenders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
100%,
and I think nowadays you're seeing people like, oh, Ollie Watkins has to get an England call up because all the goals he scored. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Watkins has
100%.
been brilliant, but I just wouldn't say I wouldn't say he's underrated.
Oh, yeah,
However,
I'm not-
I did think about him earlier, and the striker choices were tough, especially now with Danny
I only
Welbeck.
went Nketiah because when Jesus was out, he scored so many important goals
Yeah.
for Arsenal. And I think he's underrated by the
Yeah, I
wide.
like that
I think
shot.
Arsenal fans
I like
rate him, but I don't think everyone else appreciates what he's done for their title.
Because he's not a
runs.
starting striker.
Yeah, because he barely plays. But
Yeah.
without them, they wouldn't be where they are now.
No.
So
Honestly, you might laugh at this, but I almost put Martial in there because I think Martial
not played enough.
not played enough. But I think when Martial does play, he's so important to Manchester United, and when he doesn't play, there is a difference. But like, that's why I didn't put him in because he hasn't played enough. But I just want to put a shot
But
in
yeah,
there.
striker
But-
was impossible. I think you can't really say anyone because everyone that we would say
Because strikers
is-
get so much
yeah.
recognition.
Because
Yeah.
you could say Mitrovic, but you say no because everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows his game. Everyone knows he's really
Yeah.
good. Could say Ivan Tony, but like he's very
Yeah,
highly rated.
yeah.
I had Tony
So-
by thinking for a lot of it, but he is rated. Isn't
So
he?
Yeah.
for them to be underrated, they'd have to be unbelievable, like in
Mhm.
our eyes. And I don't
Yeah, I know what you mean. But no,
It's a hard one.
Mbuemo was one, but I think Mbuemo was very important for our Brentford playing. He's very
with him
important
and
for Tony.
Tony.
How, for
I like
how Tony plays as well.
Wisser
yeah.
as well, who comes off the bench.
Yeah,
a lot.
Wisser's
Yeah,
good.
I
Yeah.
like
him.
Wisser was good last season as well too.
Yeah.
So no, that is our underrated Premier League 11. That's our underrated team of the season. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. Let us know yours down below. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure to check out the socials. Make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Drop a ball or no ball, you will get read out. Don't worry.
Trust me.
And yeah, thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.
See ya.